Hey YouTube, we made it! Figure 7 of 7 from the Marvel Legends Captain America Build a Red Skull
Yeah, Onslaught
Onslaught
version.
series. Today we've got Mercenaries of Mayhem. This guy is Scourge, or Marvel's Demolition Man, because they couldn't reserve the name Scourge. So that's the nice thing about guys with multiple
He
names.
looks like a copy of a DC character, to be honest.
He looks a little familiar, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yes.
just a little bit. I'm not gonna bother mentioning names.
So again, this guy kind of got a little bit of a checkered past. Apparently, this guy was used to kill off less desirable Marvel villains or really forgettable ones. So
Yep.
he kind of acts, just from the glossing over his histories, it looks like he's kind of like a Punisher type, except he still leans towards the overall bad side.
Okay, so he's a evil vigilante.
He's a vigilante. Like, he likes to target lesser Marvel enemies. So basically, if they made a mistake and made, like, Frogman Jr., and they really want to kill off Frogman Jr.,
They bring this guy
they
in.
send this guy in for some reason. So
Yeah, he kind of looks like a cross between Deadshot and Bane.
yeah. So again, it's kind of neat. Again, I don't.
He even got the Bane mask.
He does. He does. Batman, get me out of this box.
So-
We do as you command, Bane, Scourge / Demolition Man. Powered by disguise and mimicry, these villains may not be original, but they are deadly. Well, I guess we got the original part called out already. So.
Yeah, pretty much. They are copies, carbon copies, basically. Okay, and yes, I can't remember the guy, Skull Mask, Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
He was before Skeletor, but
Exactly.
he still looks
They
like
really
Skeletor.
they really like the look.
The figure looks like Skeletor.
Exactly. But I do like the art on the sides. It kind
It
of
does. It's nice having the comic book art.
It does, and makes hunting
Yeah.
them on pegs really easy.
It does. Like, oh, I want this series. Oh, there they are.
Exactly. It's either Taskmaster or this guy. And I'm just like, yay.
I like when they do those in boxes. So anyway, let's get him out of the box now. We'll see him after the cut.
out. Bring me Batman. Now that you said that, I can't unsee it now.
Well,
He
but
is. It's
It's
very
just the way the
big
mask
looking.
looks. It's got the okay. It's silver instead of white,
Yeah.
but it's got the red eyes. It's got like the silver design. It's very
Exactly.
Bane
It's
looking.
even got like the cheek things there. It
Yeah.
should be like, for gas or something like that.
Yep. It also
So-
kind of looks like a not Winter Soldier, Civil War. Oh, I can't remember his name right now.
Crossbones.
Crossbones.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, when I first saw pics of this figure at Comic-Con, like not knowing too much of this character's history, I personally thought it was Crossbones, but it's not. I'm not Crossbone, bitches. So anyways, let's take a look at his sculpt here. It's actually pretty,
I'll bring with the
pretty
camera here.
detailed, actually.
I like the effects they do different colors here. They got the like, goldy color for the
Yeah.
lines here.
Yeah.
It is nice. They actually did a lot of detail on them.
Yeah. And there's a lot of paint work, too, which
And
makes
yeah,
it
he's got the
pretty
thing
tight.
here where it's like for an accessory.
The ears are exposed, which I think is a little weird. But
That's what makes me think of the Crossbones and Winter Soldier. He had the ears exposed.
Because his ear, well, his near nub. is
Yeah.
exposed.
I think
Yeah.
they were exposed, weren't they?
I don't remember. Well, actually, I remember him taking his mask off, and I was like, "Oh, I see. Wow, yeah, you didn't come out of that thing unscathed." So
Well, what do you expect build and fill on.
exactly.
But I like that all the accessories on them. They actually are
Yeah.
painted and sculpted nicely.
yeah, no,
So that's
pretty
nice.
top-notch.
It's unusual for these figures, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like, it is quite unusual. And also, the gun does go in the holster.
it does.
I do have one problem. I don't like the color of the guns.
I don't know. I am a fan of this color. It's kind of weird.
I don't like maroon burgundy guns.
Okay, the thing I look at this and now it looks like a shade of poo, but it's still mainly burgundy-ish rust colored. So I kind of
And also,
it's different looking.
when you get like airsoft guns, they usually have like a yellow tipper or something on the end.
So it's like maybe that's his angle when he's about to kill you. He's like, by the way, I just brought toy guns. Wait, I fooled you. I shot you in the face.
That's what makes me not like it. It looks like a toy gun,
Yeah,
but it works on the knife.
yeah,
It works really well on the knife.
Yeah, they got like the black steel blade kind of thing, so you can kind of pull that off.
Yeah.
Also, before we cover the articulation and the rest of the fig, we've got Red Skull's left leg, perfect for kicking people in the ass with.
Exactly.
Very big joint. This figure's going to be huge because I mean,
Oh, exactly.
look at like this is the tip of the thigh, top of the thigh, and it's like waist level for this. guy.
Exactly.
So I'm going to be it's going to be quite a.
We might have to pan the camera up
sight
for
to
this
see.
one.
Exactly. So as for Demolition Man, he has got a.
The basic
Ball-jointed
articulation.
Actually, I don't know if he's got the.
I think just swivel on him, is it?
I think it's just a swivel today.
Yeah, it looks like just swivel.
I
Probably
don't know.
the
He does have that. Like I can see it. He does have that joint. but
I
it's
get
really
is hindered
stiff.
by everything.
It is because we'll kind of cover that later as we go down his body. That sounded gross. Anyways,
You can do what you want. I'm standing
pivot
back here.
shoulders. He's got swivel biceps, double jointed elbows.
I didn't notice when I told him his arms are a little loose as well, but that's a kind of a
It's a
theme of
little.
these figures.
Well, it's just a little. He's like he had the claw. He's got the hivel wrists. Then he's got. Well, he probably would have an ab crunch, but if he didn't have all that web gear on him, he probably would.
But it makes him look so much cooler with all that gear on.
It does, honestly.
So it's okay to lose that articulation.
Exactly. This is the case where losing that is not a bad thing.
Exactly.
He's got ball jointed hips. He's got thigh swivels. He's also got double jointed knees, and now he's got funky ankles. They've got the rocker action because, as you can see here, he's kind of got a little bit of a cuff thing going on with his pants.
I just know it. I just noticed that right now, and it looks weird like that.
He's just kind of like, I didn't bother tucking them in because I would never want to tuck my pants into my boots, so it just feels weird. So
I never took my pants in the boots. It's just weird.
Yeah, I know, right? So I guess
I like the detailing on them. I do think the detailing is really good.
Yeah. So there's a weird trivia thing, I guess, in the next set of Captain America figs where you build Giant Man. Apparently, this guy makes a reappearance as Nuke. Except I saw Nuke, and he's, like, huge. So I guess here's Super Soldier Serum for right, or something, right? He gets really big. So maybe one day we'll have a comparison of those two. So let's kit him up. Let's get him.
Well, you can put it in the holster.
All right, yes, and I probably shouldn't have my hand cover him. Holster.
It's okay, it's what we do.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can carry that gun with 2 hands. I wonder if he actually can hold it with 2 hands.
Can he? Let's see.
I'd probably go the other way. His right hand seems to be more fit for the gun. Here, I'll get him done.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the left hand. There's a little smaller for the smaller piece.
There you go. But he's got the trigger figure sculpted.
Yep.
And again, you can get this little thing under his. Oh, actually, he actually holds it better. He actually versus like some of the Star Wars stormtroopers.
Grip.
Oh.
Angled grip.
Oh. So, too bad our director wasn't here. He could probably tell us if this thing is more of a shotgun. I think it's probably more of a shotgun than anything else.
It's a shotgun.
Whoa. Anyways.
Because you got
combat
that,
shotgun.
and there's your that's how you cock it.
Yeah.
It's a shotgun. Also, you got the shotgun shells on the side.
Yeah. So this guy is actually looking pretty like he's looking like a beast right now.
Yeah. The only thing downside is still the guns for me.
My guns poo colored.
I would not go for burgundy mahogany guns.
Mahogany, my office
Maroon.
Rich mahogany.
But yeah, he's a cool figure. I like the detail on it. I just wish they hold the guns a different color.
Hey, nice job for a B character. You sold me into buying. Well, unlike Cottonmouth, I kind of think like the figure wise, he is visually interesting for me. So I figured, what the hell, he could have exactly crossbones if I really wanted to just pretend it was. But as a bonus, you get this thing.
Exactly. So it's kind of not one of those figures where it's like, oh, I've got to buy this figure just to get the part.
Technically, yeah, he was kind of dragging into that territory, but he's really made up for it though.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the better ones.
Now he's hitting himself in the head with his own gun.
I pitted the wrong color.
He's the world's worst Scourge of the Underworld.
Anyway, we'll see you again next video where we actually build the Onslaught Red Skull.
Yes, so stay tuned, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, we'll see you again there.